Welcome! Today we'll learn how to draw Lewis structures for sulfur dioxide, or SO2, showing formal charges and ensuring all atoms obey the octet rule. Let's start by counting valence electrons. Sulfur has 6 valence electrons, and each oxygen has 6 valence electrons. That gives us 18 valence electrons total to work with. Let's draw our first structure, where all atoms obey the octet rule. We'll place sulfur in the center with an oxygen on each side. We'll add a double bond to one oxygen and a single bond to the other. Then we'll add lone pairs to complete octets for each atom. Now let's calculate the formal charges. For sulfur, it has 6 valence electrons, shares 4 electrons in bonds, and has 2 non-bonding electrons. That gives a formal charge of 0. For the double-bonded oxygen, it has 6 valence electrons, shares 4 electrons in bonds, and has 4 non-bonding electrons. Its formal charge is also 0. For the single-bonded oxygen, it has 6 valence electrons, shares 2 electrons in bonds, and has 6 non-bonding electrons. This gives it a formal charge of -1. Now let's draw a second structure, where all atoms have 0 formal charge. We'll again place sulfur in the center with an oxygen on each side. This time, we'll add double bonds to both oxygens. Then we'll add lone pairs to complete the octets. And there we have it, 2 valid Lewis structures for SO2. The first structure obeys the octet rule, but has a formal charge, while the second structure has all formal charges equal to 0.